And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch, and now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Hey, we're 33.
Here's Mayfield. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's good for 28 yards. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle. Hey, hey.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this to the 32. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Taylor. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Willis, 4th down here. He's going to let this one go deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Following the interception, Mayfield. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That good for 19 and a first down. Mayfield now. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Point it right. Regular.
Mayfield on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On second down, Mayfield again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Hey, alert. Up. Hey, alert 30, regular.
Fourth down, Mayfield. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On second down, it's Taylor. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action, Willis. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves. But maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Mayfield. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mayfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Hayden Hurst, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 tries. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. DeForest Buckner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield on play action. Rolling to his left. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Willis. And that is incomplete here.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ballgame.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. 3rd down, it's Willis. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. 4th down, Willis. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw here taken in by Knox. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Point it right. Regular.
Mayfield to throw it. Pickens on the slant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing, Mayfield. Finding Pickens for another catch. Touchdown! George Pickens from 21 yards away. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Patterson now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On first down, Willis. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis going up top. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays. But the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. First down, Mayfield. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Hey, alert! Up, up. Hey, alert 33.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw, and that'll be incomplete.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. He's got it.
And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we've just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Juju Smith-Schuster in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here we go. Here we go. Last play of the half, Willis.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Running left, Taylor.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
And score that one for one of the league's best. Jalen Ramsey getting the tackle for loss. Play action. Here's Willis.
Gets this one to Juszczyk.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Over the middle, complete. That's Graham. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Colts. Jimmy Graham from 17 yards out.
And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Here we go.
Willis will try and throw for this.
And it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Mayfield down.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
32 yards. And the Dolphins are in for 6. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this one. No, okay.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Going on 4th down, here's Willis.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Schwartz,
a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Willis to try and throw for it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A first down throw for Mayfield.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mayfield on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins.
George Pickens.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are in for 6. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Willis will look to throw it.
And Graham on the grab. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
1st and 10, it's Willis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Willis. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Willis wants to pass it again. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40.
On 1st down, Willis.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
To throw, here's Willis.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Willis.
And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Hey, pass. Warriors, 70. Check mash, check mash.
Willis, fourth down, has to have it.
He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the here as a touchdown.